So sorry about having to come to part two of this. It was because my original video, my SD card ran out of memory, so I had to delete some stuff. But basically, we're all set here. So the gaps are done. Go ahead from this point and reboot your system. Okay. Now keep in mind when you reboot the system, it takes a minute for CM12 to start. So don't think something's broken. The screen will be black for at least a minute, maybe longer. Some people freak out and they're like, oh my god, what did I do? It doesn't work. This ROM sucks. No, you're just impatient. See? So that's how it's going to go down. So once that gets going, it's going to bring you to a startup page. Basically, it's going to start up with the whole spiel of adding your information, Google account, all that stuff. Go ahead and go through that process, okay? Because it's going to do this, then it's going to upgrade Android because it's rooted, and then once it does that, go ahead and, like I said, enter your information through the whole process. Add your Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I don't know if Ethernet works with this yet. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this right now, so I can see if the CM12 version works with Ethernet. I know 12.1, it's kind of up and down with Ethernet. So go ahead, and from this point, I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to wait for all this to finish, and then I'm going to add all my info, and I'll come back to you guys when my startup page is all good, and then I'm going to show you the basic apps that you should definitely put on this thing to get it going to where it needs to be, to where you're ready to rock and roll with this Mojo box. So I'll hit pause now, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, real quick, just want to make this known. If you're using a wired mouse, okay, say for example you've got the mouse connected to your Mojo, okay, and you've got the dongle to this controller in the second slot. Okay, what's going to happen when you come to sections like this where you need to add the info and you need this screen popped up? If you've got them both connected at the same time and you're using this to navigate, this keyboard will not pop up when you try to click on that. Okay, it just won't. So what you got to do is you've got to unplug your wired setup, okay, and then you've got from that point to click on it with the controller, and then the keyboard will pop up. Okay, so just something I wanted to mention because it is, it could be confusing, and then people will start to think, oh, my controller's broken. No, you're just confusing the setup. So make sure you do that, and then you should be fine. Put it in mouse mode or game mode to do whatever you got to do here. Then you can click on your password, whatever, etc. So press pause, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now we're back to, I've already entered all my Gmail information. It'll ask you if you've ever had a separate Mad Catz Mojo, if you want to back up your apps, etc. You can if you want, if you have a custom setup you already like. But I'm not, so because I'm going to do a fresh setup, I just go ahead and skip this. Help improve CyanogenMod. Yeah, why not? I just click these off. Go ahead and go to next, and then click on start. And this will be, it'll ask you which launcher you want to use. I usually use the Launcher 3. I just click always. It's just a cleaner setup. Okay, so just click got it. Okay, first things first, I hate the clock, so I'm going to hold it down, get rid of that sucker. I hate this stupid Google bar, I never use it, so what we're going to do is hold down on your mouse. You're going to hold down on the screen to open up these features. Go ahead and click on these three little dots right here. Boom. See at the top it says search bar, turn it off. Good to go. Gone. Okay. You got your drop screen here. You got your navigation bars down here. Now we're going to make those disappear once we download auto hide. But first thing first, go to your settings. So we're going to go ahead, I always drop this right to the top, click on settings, go down to About Tablet, down to build number, click it 7 times. Okay, you now got developer mode. So there's developer options. Enabled now. Go down to root access, apps and ADB. Okay, so click on OK. Let's see. Also, under go to. Let's see here. Where's it at? Go to security, and we're going to click on unknown sources. We want that. Okay. Turn that on, and you're set there. So should be good to go. Now from here, you're going to go ahead and go into your Play Store, and I'll already have them set up because I've already downloaded these plenty of times. But just go to your, I'll go to my apps and show you the type of controllers you want. Now, if you want a totally cool launcher experience for the Mojo, TV launcher is awesome. You can download that. It's really, really cool. It gives it almost an NVIDIA Shield like feel to the Mojo. So you can download that if you want. It's a great app. I like CMC. I usually download that. But right now I'm just going to show you the necessary ones that you're going to need. I actually like Netflix, so you have to get the one that's compatible for the actual like tablet version. SPMC I definitely use, so you can download that. It's just really fast. So SPMC, basically that's a fork of Kodi, but it was designed for the NVIDIA Shield, but it works fantastic for the Mojo box. Hulu Plus. See, I don't think this is the tablet version. Yeah, so that's the phone version. You can get the other versions on here. Just search them and they'll be good to go. You want this one right here. Reboot Recovery Root. So download that. Okay, let that do its thing. That's going to help you get into recovery mode. As well, it'll also give you an option for turning off your Mojo. I like wallpapers, and I'm going to show you some cool things to do with some wallpapers. I usually download this one here because you want high definition wallpapers. The wallpaper sizes are 1920 by 1080. This one's probably one of my favorites. Wallpapers HT7 font. You can actually download the wallpapers in that one and then use them. And I'll show you how to do all that stuff. Screen Shift is one of the most popular apps you're going to want if you're having issues with fitting the Mojo box on your TV. Okay, you definitely want Screen Shift, and what I'm going to do as soon as this is set up, I'll show you really quickly how to actually adjust your screen if you don't have the manual settings on your remote control like I do. I've got the actual, let's see here, somewhere on here, aspect. So I've got an actual aspect button on the controller to change. See here, watch. If you change the difference, see how my taskbar is gone now? So if you change the settings, in this case, this screen fit perfectly once it was in just scan mode. See how everything's perfectly in there now, taskbar, etc. So this is an app you want because it'll give you the adjustments if you're having issues with not being able to do that because you have an old TV or something. You know what? I didn't mean to open that. Let's get out of this. Okay, let's keep going. You got Screen Shift, Auto Hide Soft Keys. This is the one you want to hide the soft key bar. So we're going to install that. Back out. Now I'm looking for set orientation. You definitely want that. So go ahead and install this, and then once that's installed, really quick, we'll open it. You're going to set the Mojo to landscape and then leave it alone. Everything now will be set to landscape mode. going, keep going. Let's see here. We'll use Kodi, but I usually use the APK. Okay, let's really quick. I'm going to search for Super SU. Okay, hold on. Super SU. Okay. Yeah. I had to unplug my mouse real quick to use my keyboard. Sorry for the trying to juggle this with one hand. It's retarded. Alright, so grab Super SU. So what we're going to do is install Super SU. This is the first thing you need to do when it comes to messing with some of the apps. Get this going first. Open it. Okay, so we've already done the developer options and enabled root, so now we're going to continue to update the binary. Yes. Go normal. Just keep clicking allow till it's all set. It'll go away after like 4 or 5. Just let it do its thing. Okay, so that was a success. So yeah, reboot. I'm going to let it reboot, then hit pause, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, we're back, and as we can see, screen shift has asked for permission. Go ahead and grant, so that means our root's actually working. As well, the way we can test that out, this requires root, so as soon as we open it up, it's going to ask for permissions. So just grant the stuff that needs it. See here, reboot recovery. If you want to turn the Mojo off, say you're laying in your bed, you're too lazy to get up, you can power the Mojo off from here. And this is how you can enter TWRP mode, is through reboot recovery. So great app for that. So let's see here. Let's download a wallpaper real quick. Let's go to 7Fun. What I usually do once I'm in 7Fun, go to settings right here. Go to settings, and then go to the resolution of wallpapers. Just go to 1920. Okay. Back out of that. There was a cool car picture I saw earlier. Alright, let's take this one for example. Go ahead and click that. Click on the little plus sign. Download. Okay, it's going to download, do its thing. Okay, so that's downloaded. So let's just back out real quick, and I'll show you how to do that. Like I said, let's get rid of this real quick. So hold the screen down again. Okay. Go to wallpapers. Go to pick image. This is it right here. It's just for some reason it didn't show up. Even on my buddies it didn't, but if you click on it, it'll always be the first one. Let's see what happened there. Pick image. Shoot, maybe not. Recent. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and just let's try that again. We'll back out. Go back into 7Fun. Let's try this one right here. That one's probably too big, but we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna actually close out everything. Try it again. Wallpapers. Pick image. Huh. That's interesting. It didn't do it earlier at my buddy's house. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they're not downloading. Let's see. Let's see if it's over here. Let's make it a wallpaper. Let's see here without cropping. Okay, so there's that one. Set as wallpaper. So now that's your backdrop image. Okay, so that's that. So that's set there. And then let's see here. You got all these set up. You got your orientation set up. I think that's all you need to set up from there. Auto hide soft keys. So here's how we set this up. Check for root, grant. What I usually do here. Click do not show. Okay. Startup on boot. Click on that. And then I just picked this one right here. The one in the middle. Because I want to hide the soft part at the bottom. There you go. It's gone. And if you need it, click on it. It brings it up. And then you'll have your 3 little dots right here in the corner. Those will bring up. Those 3 little dots will bring up all your features here. Your wallpapers, widgets, etc. Stuff. So that's set up. Screen shift. So here's how you use this. Skip. Okay. Overscan right here. This is what you're going to do. Typically what you'll do in the resolution, you will put your TV resolution there, your width and your height. So if it's a 1920 by 1080, etc., you're going to go ahead and do that. What I usually do is turn overscan on, and most of the time your taskbar will only be off by just a hair, to where maybe you need about a 1/4 inch of it to see it, and then your taskbar at the bottom will be off and you need to bring the sides in just a little bit. Adjust these, because you got left, top, right, and bottom. Adjust these. They start at 0, literally one number at a time. So you go maybe 3, 3, 3, and 3, or 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, make sure the top and the bottom match and the left and the right match. So when I usually have just a little bit of adjustment that I need to do, 5 max is usually all you got to do. And once you adjust those numbers, so say for example I set this to 3, that to 4, 3, and then 4. You click this little check mark. Okay, let's just do a little trial one. I'm just going to set 1, 2, 3. See how that went to 3? You can click on that check mark. Okay, it'll actually preview it first for you on how it looks, and then you should be good to go. In this case though, I'm already set, so I can put it back and it'll actually show you what's up. And then you can, of course, you can keep the display settings by turning that top on. So do you want to keep them? No. So say, once screen shift is on first and active, if I went 1, 2, 3 and then click on this, it's going to set it, and then you should be good to go from there. Okay, and if you like it, leave it alone, and you should be able to adjust your values here. Density value, sometimes you'll need to mess with it. If not, usually between 215 and 253 is where you should be on the density value. So mess around with it. You know, you should be able to get it going with that, but that's how that typically works. Um, but let's see here. I'll show you guys Chrome, since a lot of you guys know that Chrome wasn't working before. So let's look for that real quick. Wouldn't be there. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll real fast. Let me get Chrome. Oh wait, let's see here. Beta developer Chrome. No, I don't want that one. Let me get Chrome installed real quick, and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so here's a couple more apps you'll definitely want. Titanium Backup, great for making backups of the ROM if you don't want to do it through TWRP. If you're in the Mojo group, you're definitely going to want Google Drive to be able to share files. There's the Hulu version, so I found that one, and I went ahead and installed that. And I don't have my account set up, but I've actually played a movie on this already, and it works fantastic. So that's already up and running. So here's Chrome, guys. Most of you guys are having issues with Chrome on 12.1, but here's version 12. Continue. Got it. Okay, so remember, typically before you would have issues with you know, it going blank or whatever. I'll go to PB Nation real quick, since I'm a paintballer. You know, most of the time it was just a blank screen. There's PB Nation. They must have changed their whole look to their site, because it usually doesn't look like that. That's pretty cool. Must be new. Oh, that's the enhanced view. This view is slow. So this is PB Nation right here. This would be the desktop view. So yeah, I mean, there's that. Watch, I'll go to one more, just for the heck of it. Been looking at getting a new receiver lately. Oh, there's Onkyo. HDTV. HDTV. So Chrome, fully working, guys. Netflix works. Just download Netflix and get it going. So now I'm going to end this video, and hopefully this helps you guys. Just wanted to show, you know, that everything is working. So your taskbar should be gone. From here you can install your Kodi APKs. You know, one last thing real quick. I'm going to install ES File Explorer real quick. So let me get into this real quick, and then I'll go ahead and come back. Okay, real quick, ES File Explorer. Make sure once you're rooted and everything, go to your tools on this and enable Root Explorer. Okay. That way you could start doing things, and then also show hidden files. That way you can see everything that's on here. So now, with what's cool about CM12 is CM12 gives you the opportunity to use a large external hard drive. This is a 5 terabyte Seagate powered. I always recommend a powered hard drive. That way you're not sucking power from the Mojo to power this device. You now, when you connect that, you have the opportunity to be able to see that and read and write to it. So this would be your inside. That's your SD card, and then you can, you know, go ahead and format whatever flash drive or hard drive you got. In this case, it's all one partition, 5 terabytes, and I am able to now connect that and put as many retro games as I want on it, and just power all my games from that. So let me see if I can connect this real quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, so as soon as I connected it, USB drive 2 came on, and watch, I'll show you. Here's the USB, disappeared. This is going to my external hard drive. Plug this back in. You know, I might need to close out real quick ES File Explorer. Hold on. Never mind. As soon as I hit pause, it came back up. So USB drive 2 takes a minute. So here's my folders. So here I've got Retrobox. I've got every game already up in there. So you've got it all already set up. All my games for the Mojo. So now you can play everything from here, and you're good to go. So here's the thing, that way you can see. I'll show you, for example. So USB drive 2, that way you know it reads and writes. New folder. We'll just call it folder since there's no folder there. Okay. Okay, so I got to go through the whole. So we'll go ahead and select. Okay. Show SD card. Go ahead and pick terabyte. Select USB storage. So there it is. Boom, folder. We just created that. So that proves that you can read and write to a 5 terabyte drive. So right there. That is a lot of gigabytes to have for your Mojo. So it's cool because you can make that your server, put your movies on there, have plenty of space to do what you want on this extremely powerful little box. So hope this helps everybody really enjoy their Mojo box that much more. This thing really is a killer Android device, NVIDIA powered. Once you get it set up like this, you're rocking and rolling. So hope you guys enjoy it. If you got any questions, feel free to ask, and please make sure you join the Facebook group. Okay, thanks, have a good day.